And I even hear tell about some guys on the internet who are working on some kind of podcast contraption. It'll never work. There are thousands of Disney podcasts on the internet, and this is one of them. I'm Jake.
I'm Josh.
I'm Jordan.
And you're listening to... Mutineers! And tonight, we're going to tell you about some bitterness happening at Epcot this summer. Hot people are being allowed into Disney World in May. And Jordan,
what?
Did you see that lightsaber?
I saw a lot of things. Okay.
All right. Well, that's coming up later. Main topic tonight: lawn chair Imagineering Breach of Contract Edition.
Bum, bum.
And in case you're noticing, Josh is not here tonight because he is in the middle of nowhere. And so...
Where?
There.
Oh. No.
He's under there?
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Underwear. Ah! God damn it!
Ah! Alarms start going off.
This is like Pee-wee's Playhouse where you just say the word of the day.
I said it! Please.
So hold on. We're live on Twitch. We were live on Twitch before we did the intro, and Ryan is already commenting.
And he said, "You guys will never guess where I am right now."
I can guess where he is.
I bet he's at my mom's house.
He is at your mom's house. How did you know?
I knew it! That harlot! That hussy!
He scored a fast pass and everything.
Wow, those are hard to get. Wait, I don't know which one of us was being the asshole in that situation.
I don't. Me neither. All right, let's drop this bit. Ryan's at Disney World.
Ryan, you were at Disney World and you chose to watch this?
Exactly, and I'll tell you why I know he's at Disney World. One, he told me when we hung out this past week. Two, he was texting me earlier and sent me a video from the People Mover of the Tron construction, and it's looking pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, it looks very exciting. Let me ask you this, Jordan. Do you think if I called Ryan, he would answer?
Ryan, would you answer if Jake called you?
Well, he hasn't said. He might have just popped in to say you guys will never guess where.
Well,
I don't. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do it.
Well, you're gonna do it.
I'm gonna call Ryan.
All right, do it. Do it.
What's his name?
Ryan.
Right, that's the one. All right. See how this works. I'm gonna put him down here in Josh's position, just in case. Just in case.
He's probably at Disney Springs right now. He probably doesn't want to talk to us. He's gonna decline the call.
Oh, he's in Disney Springs?
He's probably at Disney Springs. I mean, he was at Disney World earlier. He was at Magic Kingdom.
Well, all I'm saying, if he was in Disney Springs and if I was Ryan in this situation, I would answer the call. Only in Disney Springs.
Yeah. Well, he's probably eating dinner or something.
But also
are we still ringing him?
I don't know. I don't know how long this goes.
I don't either. Can you,
Ryan? If you can hear this, I'm sorry.
No.
kind of sorry. You know what?
Well, now he's just permanently added to our call here.
Oh, good. I think that means he could just jump in anytime.
All right.
Of course, if he does, it's going to kind of freak me out. But I'll take it.
It will kind of freak me out. But the other reason I know that Ryan is in Disney World is because he bought the third Star Wars Starbucks mug for me today. Because I ordered. We'll get into this a little bit later when we talk about May the 4th. But I bought they released 3 new mugs, and I bought 2 of them, and I don't know why I just didn't get all 3 of them. So I was like, hey, when you're down there, just get that mug for me.
Apparently he is watching still because he said, damn right I did. So here's the thing.
Why didn't he answer the call?
I mean, he might not have Skype on his phone. There's that possibility.
That's also true.
But, he got cut off.
Oh.
I don't know what that means. So let me throw this at you. So if Ryan has gone to a theme park and bought you a mug,
yes,
and I've gone to a theme park and bought you a mug, does that make me and Ryan muggy buddies?
Does that make you Ryan?
Have you ever seen me and Ryan in the same room before?
I've seen you in the same chat room before.
Well, I mean, anything can be CGI nowadays, especially on my end. Like, this is what I do. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
God, what the hell? Holy shit!
Okay.
What are you doing?
Wait, Ryan, don't say anything. I need to add you officially. I think I got Ryan added in here. I think we did it.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, 1, we are absolutely not muggy buddies. You cannot call us that.
Wait, no. Hold on.
Muggy Buddies is the name of the episode.
God damn it. I should know better in this group to say I don't like something.
We are Muggy Buddies, and I have it written down in ink.
Can't be erased.
Hold on. I mean, while we're here, why don't I just go ahead and get it out and show it to you, right? I mean, it's dumb if I don't do that.
Wait, get what out and show us?
Hello, podcast listeners.
It's fine, it's audio.
So here it is.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that beaut.
That beautiful Tatooine mug. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, no problem. Funny thing. So, Jordan, you can tell the story if you want, but you were telling me that this was accessible at a shop over by Muppets?
Yeah, so on May the 4th, and I was actually going to talk about this a little bit later in the episode, but I'll talk a little bit about it now.
Hey, did you hear about this? Go.
On May the 4th, they had a special designated area for all the May the 4th merchandise that had come out that day, and it was in the Muppets gift shop.
Okay, so the Muppets gift shop is closed.
Like, for good?
I mean, I was there at like 5 o'clock and it was closed. So I don't know.
Interesting.
But, to be fair, it didn't look like one of those where they had just closed up for the day. It looked like maybe they're remodeling.
So that's kind of what they did for the May the 4th is a lot of that, or what little Muppet area they had left, I guess they had cleared out to put all the Star Wars stuff in there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they are like taking all the Star Wars stuff out to put all the Muppet stuff back.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So they might be doing that. But I looked all over Hollywood Studios and I couldn't find it. And funny enough, it was my wife, Taylor, who was just like, hey, check these out. And I was like, God damn it. So they had Endor, Batu, and Tatooine.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I have to get one for Jordan, so what do you want? And she was like, well, I don't want the same one as Jordan. That's lame. And then 10 minutes later, she's like, yeah, I want Tatooine.
Well, the joke's on her because I have the other two as well. So she's going to... So no matter which one she...
Either way, we're copying you. Great. Yeah, sorry to just crash on your podcast.
I told Jake to call you. No, wait, Jake just called
We called you, sir.
Well, you did. Okay, so my phone wasn't picking up the feed. But I was like, okay, maybe it's them, maybe it's my phone. So I just got my laptop out, and it works perfectly. So it must have been my phone.
Hey, is this... Jordan, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the first time the Mickey Mutineers have been live from Walt Disney World?
Technically, no, because Ryan's live from Walt Disney World. The Mickey Mutineers are not.
Now, if anyone listened to Cinema Showdown podcast last episode, Jordan and I did talk about the potential for a branch of an umbrella of Disaster Studios, where there might be a movie episode that I could be on, so technically, loophole, I'm in the group.
I mean, wait, when did that episode come out?
It's probably like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, we released all the episodes we've recorded so far. 2 weeks ago?
Oh.
Yeah,
it was the catching up.
It was a catch up.
Okay, here's the thing. So I've switched over to Spotify to listen to my podcasts, and it's super handy, except it's really bad at telling me when new episodes come out of shows that I follow. So that one's on me, guys. I'm sorry.
There's a way to do it, and I'll ask my wife because she has a podcast, Murder on the Map, and I get notified every Friday when that comes out. But yeah, AMA. Here I am at Disney. Ask me anything.
So wait, it might have been in the part that I'm going to cut out. Where are you? Like staying?
So I'm at Coronado Springs right now.
One time I got lost there.
It's very easy.
It's big.
We actually got a lift back here because we took the Skyliners tonight. That was my first time in the Skyliner.
Woo! Oh, did you love it?
I did love it.
It was amazing, wasn't it?
It was one of those things where I was like, I really don't want to wait in line for this. The line is long, which, by the way, Jake, you can speak to this because you were here a couple months ago, right? Yeah, so something I did not anticipate here, they have the line for everything moving like gangbusters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this was a line that was wrapped around Skyliners. I was like, we're here for an hour. And it took maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was on the Skyliner.
And most of it was walking.
Yeah, dude.
Everything's
And like,
spaced out.
and Minnie's the Runaway Railway, I got on that in 25 minutes today.
Yeah, but the line looks long.
It does look long, and it's a little daunting because it's outside in the heat and everything, mostly.
Yeah.
But it's a very easy wait.
Hold up. So before we get too deep into what Ryan did today at Disney World, I should throw out this idea is he comes home in a handful of days. He should just come back next week and give us a trip report.
Oh,
can we do that? Ryan, do you want to come on the show?
While I'm on the show. Yeah, I don't know, man. Sounds lame. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. So I'm back on Saturday, so next Monday I should have no problem being
awesome.
on.
Awesome. All right, it's a date.
It's
Muggy
a date.
buddies!
Cool. Well,
hold on. Let me see if I can make it.
I'm disconnecting. Hold on.
I'm sorry. It'll be really awesome when next week I just label the episode Muggy Buddies 2.
You son of a bitch.
Because
you didn't.
I might.
Is Josh not on this episode?
No, he's literally in the middle of nowhere in New Mexico, and his service and sound quality was worse than usual.
It'd be really funny if he could hear us and he was like talking.
I mean, technically he's still connected to the call. He could pop in at any time.
Yeah, I know. Well, look, I won't keep you guys from doing what you're doing because I have really important things to go do. So I'll... Oh, oops.
You brought your Switch to Disney World?
Bring my Switch.
So did I.
But see, it would be a lot lamer if I brought my Switch and a podcast or a book about how to podcast from the McElroy Brothers. Oh, damn it! Why would he do that?
I like that you're sharing that on a podcast.
Jordan, we're going through some changes, buddy.
All right.
The McElroy Brothers said to. And hell, they're on Trolls too, man, so they broke it. So, all right, guys, well, have fun on your podcast.
Well, have fun on your podcast when you have one next time.
Yeah. Hey, we'll see you next week, buddy.
You're on.
Also have fun on your Walt Disney World trip, and thank you for picking up that mug for me.
Yeah, buddies. Yeah, that's fine. Just let me know if you need anything else. I'll holler at you. And I'm looking for that WandaVision case.
Sweet. Appreciate it.
All right, Jake, let me know if you need anything.
Oh, okay.
Jordan, don't give him my number.
I have your number. That was the best exit ever.
Holy shit. That was the greatest impromptu bit we've ever done.
I can't believe that worked.
Yeah, and it didn't involve any of us. It took Ryan to make our show good.
Yay! Thanks, Ryan. I can't wait till next week when we have another good show. Where were we?
I don't know. You were about to. Did you read the news or the topics or the stuff that we were going to talk about?
Oh yeah, that was at the top of the show. So I think we should just jump into it and say, "Hey, Jordan, let's talk some Disney."
Hey, real quick though, I need you to repeat that because I forgot what you said.
What part?
Go ahead and read the notes again.
Well, I'm just going to go through them now in order, one topic at a time.
See, Ryan left and we're already a mess.
No, is that really Ryan's fault? Okay, Jordan, did you hear about this? Did you hear about this?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that. Did you hear about this? Bing.
Yeah.
Did you? Nah, I can't think of it.
I mean, like,
right now.
I'll work on it. Obviously, this is not going to hit this episode, but it's a work in progress, and I have it written down. All right. So this summer, it has been confirmed, which is also concerning, that some bitterness is coming to Epcot.
Uh-oh.
This summer, when Club Cool reopens, it has been confirmed that Beverly will be back.
Okay, I did hear about this today.
And, like, I don't know how I feel about that.
I feel like people losing their shit over Beverly is one of the weirdest things. And perhaps it's just me, right? Because I live in Atlanta, which is where Coca-Cola was invented, and I have a Coca-Cola museum. And inside the Coca-Cola museum, at the top floor, at the end of all of the exhibits, right before you exit into the gift shop, is just think of it as one giant version of Club Cool. Like if Club Cool was 5 times the size of what it is, or what it was at Disney World, but with more flavors of different sodas around the world. Beverly is there.
Yeah.
So I actually tried Beverly here before I ever went to a Club Cool.
Oh. So
yeah, I feel like I realize that not everybody goes to the Coke Museum here in Atlanta, but I have also been desensitized to the whole like Beverly situation.
Yeah, and you know what's funny about that?
What's that?
Of these tasting stations, off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure there's 3 in the world, possibly. I think. Anyone can correct me on this, but I know where 3 are. The one you just said, the one we're about to talk about, there's one in Las Vegas. So I'm in a very similar boat as you. Because there's a whole Coke store museum in Las Vegas, and they, at least last time I was there, they had the tasting stations. I don't know if that's gone away with or not, but no, I completely agree with you. The novelty is worn off.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you know, if they want to bring Beverly back, fine, but is it holding back another drink that could possibly be there that, I don't know, tastes good?
I mean, probably, but here's the deal. Like, I feel like the fact that so many people don't like the Beverly is the whole reason why they're bringing it back, right? For that whole Beverly reaction.
Yeah. It's discontinued. They don't even make it for the public in Italy anymore. Get out of here, Josh.
No, I want to be here.
You're the second guest we've had today.
Man.
Yeah,
I've been demoted.
Kinda.
Yeah, you gotta listen to the episode when it comes out to see who the first guest was.
It's a good surprise.
Is it Ryan?
Nobody tell him.
No.
The hell? Were you watching us?
No, I was working actually.
Oh, okay. You actually sound a lot better too now. I don't know what you did, but
yeah, I'm off my AirPods and on the hands-free shit in the pickup.
Oh.
Yeah, they got this like fancy fucking pickup that they let us use, and you know it's got fancy stuff and you know things.
Huh. I think I just messed up the Twitch feed, but hold on. I mean, we can talk. So Josh, you kind of came in at the right time because we were just talking shit on Beverly, and you're the only.
Who's Beverly?
The beverage.
I know what you meant.
Oh. Well, when you say who's Beverly, I kind of feel like, I don't know, you didn't know?
Anyway, why are we talking shit about it? Because, I mean, it's delightfully nasty.
That's why we're talking shit about it, because, like, man, it's not good.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
But it is terrible.
It's not the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth.
That's true.
Wait. Wait. I don't know what that means. Do I need...
What's the next topic? Jake?
The next topic...
Oh, wait. What's happening with Beverly?
It's coming back, unfortunately.
I didn't know it left.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, the whole Club Cool left. Huh?
Yeah.
So they rebuilding it somewhere?
In the same spot, I think.
Oh, kind of like the Chick-fil-A in Woodstock that they demolished, and they're just rebuilding a Chick-fil-A right there.
Yes, that is also a very local reference to just me and Josh.
Oh yeah, I guess Jake doesn't live
What does that mean?
where we.
Oh,
So,
hey, can you still see me
is this
on my
dirt
camera?
road a little too much?
Okay. It's a little bumpy, yeah.
Okay, if it gets really bad, just tell me to hang up.
I mean, it just kind of sounds like you're gnawing on something.
Okay, that's just because we have brand new pickups that are like $80,000 pickups that my mechanics don't take care of, and it's got like a weird fucking rattle now.
I feel like it's...
Anyways.
Anyway, next up in news.
It actually sounds like something's eating your truck. We lost you.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, you're cutting out real bad. Oh, it's getting bad too. Are you speeding up? Anyway, next up in news. Hey, Jordan, did you hear about this? I don't know if Josh is here or not.
Yeah, I mean, he's here, but I don't know. I guess he's just on mute.
Hot people are allowed into Disney World on May 16th.
What?
On May 16th, they're going to stop checking temperatures.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Well, listen, I feel like... Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp.
Well, I'll allow it.
All right, listen. I'm very aware COVID is still a very major threat. I'm also very aware that a lot of people have had vaccinations. And I'm also very aware that at some point, Disney will have to start rolling back some of these things, or some of these safety precautions. And if not taking temps is the first thing, because also we're about to enter summer, man. I feel like people are just going to be hot in general.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, and I have a story to corroborate with that.
Okay. But like in terms of like maybe a slow rollout or a rollback of some of these restrictions, I think on the list of things, like that would be the most likely to be the first to go.
Right, and I completely agree with that. And here's why. So when I was there, like the temperature check really went real smooth. It was not a hassle at all. You walk through a tent, and they're like, beep, okay, go ahead. But, so I'm a plasma donator.
Uh-huh.
And so every time I go in there, they do a temperature check, like right when you walk in, which is totally fine. But I work outside. And on hot days, I go in, like this happened a couple weeks ago, and they're like, whoa, you're warm. And I was like, oh no. And then they're like, if you want to just cool off for a second and come back. I was like, okay. So I did that. And then I cooled off, and I was fine. And so that got me thinking about Disney World. And like you have literally thousands of people just walking out in the Florida heat. This is going to affect the temperature checks.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if something has to go, it does make sense that that's the first to go, especially going into summer.
I also have a feeling that they're probably going to increase park capacity fairly soon.
Oh yeah, like I'm counting on it.
I'm thinking that by the 4th of July they will increase from 35% to 50%.
Yeah. I mean, they haven't mentioned anything about that, have they?
No, I've a hunch.
Yeah, no, I can get on board with that hunch because it makes sense to me. And I'm one of these people. Here's what's cool. I don't know if you notice this on like the Google site. If you search for your state and like COVID cases, now under the case graph, they also have a percentage of population vaccinated graph.
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh yeah, it's actually really fantastic. And like on the vaccine graph, it has two lines. One is single dose line, and then the people who have gotten both doses of the both dose vaccinations. And those are really climbing up. I like to check. The ones I always check is Utah, California, and Florida, just out of morbid curiosity. I live in Utah, and the places I want to go are in California and Florida. So, and Florida is over, like, for the both doses, they're over a third of the population vaccinated. So that's awesome. I mean, it's not 100%, but it's a lot better than 0.
Yeah, I mean, I'd feel a lot better if it was over 50%.
Right. I agree with that, and I would feel better. But the good news is the graph keeps going up. There's no leveling out. So
that's good.
Yeah. That's your good news for the day. So back to what we were talking about. Yeah, so May 16th, Disney's doing away with the temperature checks for the guests.
I also kind of feel that maybe by the end of summer, I'm talking about like maybe August, we will see a slight rollback on a mask policy.
I mean, technically, they've already started that, like, because now you can take pictures outside without your mask on.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that maybe by the end of the summer, Disney will say, all right, if you're outside and you're walking around, you don't have to wear your mask. But if you're in line for, a ride, or if you're in a queue somewhere, you have to put it on.
I can see that. We could make a Rotten Tomatoes game out of this. You say August, I say... I kind of agree with August. We'll see who's right.
We'll see. I guess it also depends on how they're going to do this new Halloween thing.
The Boo Bash or whatever?
Yeah. Is that on our list of things to talk about?
No, I kind of totally forgot about it.
All right, well, we can talk about it real quick. Wait, are we done with the...
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. Yeah, no, but they just announced the other day that the Boo Bash is starting. Instead of the Boo Bash. I always want to say Boo Berry.
Jillian just chimed in and said Boob Bash.
Oh, wait, does she know something we don't?
Yeah, what are your secrets? Tell me. I will buy a ticket. I'm lonely. Lots of people joining in on this episode.
Well, instead of doing the not so scary Halloween party, which was completely canceled last year due to COVID, I guess this is their way of at least doing something. And I think they have to do that because everything I hear as far as Universal goes, they're on track to be 100% operational for Halloween Horror Nights. So now I don't know if it's 100% capacity, but I know that from what I've heard, that they're not going to take like another year off for Halloween. So Disney has to do something to compete with that.
Yeah. So what is it? I just saw that was happening. I didn't read anything about it because I was just kind of like, oh, it's not Halloween or not so scary.
I feel like it's just a very scaled down, not so scary Halloween party. I don't think it's going to be as frequent because I think the Halloween party happened 4 or 5 nights a week, depending on the day or depending on the week. So I feel like this is going to be less nights per week. But I also don't think they're doing fireworks, so we're not getting Hallowishes. And instead of a parade, they're doing one of those cavalcades.
Oh.
So
yeah,
and I'm sure it's going to be less tickets as well.
And less time. Jillian just chimed in and said, yeah, 2 less hours each night too. And no shows, what you just said.
Okay.
So.
And obviously, I think if they do meet and greets, it'll be meet and greet from a distance.
Which, you know what? When I was there, I was kind of a big fan of the meet and greet from a distance. We only did one. It was on the Tomorrowland stage, and Stitch was up there. And people would just kind of spaced out, kind of get in front of the stage, and Stitch would pose and take you a little selfie, and then he'd just walk a couple feet to get behind someone else's picture. And it was surprisingly smooth. I was kind of into it.
Okay.
I mean, I would like the personal ones to come back for, other people. I'm just not a meet and greet guy, but that was kind of a spur of the moment thing that we all got to participate in. It was nice. I think they should do both. Yeah, Jillian's right. It's also less awkward for us adults. I agree with that. But I had my kids there, so that was not awkward. But I forgot where I was going. I liked it. They should keep it and bring back personal ones too.
I feel like Boo Bash is a weird name.
Boob Bash. How did they not? Never mind. I didn't see it until Jillian said it. So that means somewhere on the East Coast, Jillian's been thinking about this for a while. Tell me I'm wrong, Jillian.
Yeah. Also, Jillian, if you're watching, I'm drinking one of the greatest root beers of all time. The greatest root beer of all time. It's a callback to a Facebook conversation.
That's true, and I don't know what you're drinking.
Abita root beer.
I don't know what that is.
Abita is a brewery in Louisiana. It's kind of like the brewery that Louisiana is known for. They make a lot of good beers, but they also do a really sweet root beer.
Ooh.
Made with pure cane sugar.
See, I'm a huge fan of a good root beer. And honestly, like the craft root beers, like the smaller ones, a good one is really hard to find.
Yeah, they are. They're great.
But the one I recommended to her was Americana. Have you ever had that one?
No.
I got it for Christmas. I don't know where else to find it, but there were 2 bottles in a case. And my dad got it for me. I was like, this is the best root beer I've ever had. It was amazing. It's that pure cane sugar. And they did not go light on the root beer flavor.
Nice.
Because last year I went to Tombstone, Arizona, and I got some Tombstone, Arizona root beer. It was trash. I hated it. I'm pretty sure some guy was making it in his garage, though.
And this has been Root Beer Talk with Jake
and Jillian.
And Jillian.
Oh, guys, can we start a podcast? The 3 J's. 3 J's?
What the hell's a podcast?
I don't know. We need Ryan here to tell us. He has a book on it. Yeah, that was Boo Bash, which wasn't in my notes. But you know what is in my notes? That sweet lightsaber, and this kind of opens the door for the May 4th things.
Boy. Well, this was also revealed on that day.
Oh, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, so this is just a May 4th centric topic, I guess.
So, real quick, that lightsaber, so what was it? I don't even remember what the ad was for.
It was for the Galactic Star Cruiser, because you could start booking your trips for 2022.
Oh, right.
Or it's going to start, like, I think, like September or October of next year. I don't know. Jillian's listening. She's a booking agent. She can tell us. But the ad was just a quick 10-second clip, and I remember I had sent you guys the link, or sent you guys a tweet to some people who were talking, or who were at a Disney press conference, and they weren't allowed to take photos or video. And people were losing their shit because they said that, like, no, they just showed us a real lightsaber. Like, it telescoped up and everything. But of course there were no pictures around because they were barred from using their phones.
Right.
And that was almost 2 months ago. So flash forward to May the 4th, they put out this ad for the Galactic Star Cruiser, the Halcyon, and how it's going to start booking for their trips. Or you can start booking your trips for next year. And it's just a cast member dressed as Rey. And she turns around, and she's kind of awkwardly holding the lightsaber. And she clicks the ignition button, and it just telescopes up with the whole sound and everything. And holy hell, that looked amazing.
Yeah, like, okay, I mean, admittedly, I just forgot what the ad was even for, but don't think I didn't watch that ad at least 10 times.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm still watching the ad. Like, I still could queue it up and be like, this is crazy.
The downside is this is only for the cast members. Like, you can't buy these things.
Yet.
Ooh. If they...
Listen, I'm sure that there's some kind of proprietary technology, because shortly after this, I guess the pictures of the patents and the plans started to circulate the internet.
Yes.
Have
Yeah,
you
I
seen
saw
them?
that. It was like LED
Yeah.
ribbons and all sorts of gizmos in there.
Yeah, I know. It looked crazy. So, like, it's obviously not something you can fight with.
No. But I don't think you can fight with the ones
But-
you get out of the workshop, can you?
I mean, you can.
Nah.
You probably shouldn't. But
$200, I'm not fighting with those.
No, because like the blade is, you can just buy a replacement
Oh,
blade.
that's right.
The blade's encased in hard plastic for a reason. So, but I do know that there are like some unofficial lightsabers that are better made for, I guess, what they, for lack of a better phrase, they call them like stunt
Yeah.
sabers.
I get a lot of ads for those on Instagram, and makes me wonder what I'm searching for to pull those up. Probably lightsabers.
Yeah, probably. I was actually kind of thought about maybe using some of my tax return to get one of those really cool stunt sabers, because I as I'm like scrolling through TikTok, I guess I found Star Wars TikTok,
Yeah.
and it's just a bunch of people doing cool ass shit with lightsabers, and I'm jealous because I want to do that. And in order for me to do that, I need a lightsaber that I can do that with, because the two that I have are not conducive to stunts. And I don't want to ruin them. So I don't mind, like, I would like to get one at some point.
I want you to do a backflip with one.
I can't even do a backflip without one.
Okay. I want you to start
So-
training how to do it. What if, like, one day out of nowhere you guys, like, you were just like, okay, so for the last year and a half I got way into parkour. Like, you didn't tell anyone until you were, like, ready.
What if I just use stock photos of me for the next 3 years, but then I got like secretly fit and acrobatic?
I mean, I can't ever see you from the neck down anyway, so... Jordan, this
That's
could work.
fair. Oh, God.
I mean, I've never even seen you in real life anyway.
That's true.
You're lying to me this whole time.
I'm actually 3 Muppets
I
in
knew
a
it!
trench coat.
I told Josh, and he said, no, you're not. But I said, don't, Josh, I'm pretty sure he is. Anyway, what else happened on May the 4th?
May the 4th, a whole bunch of places had sales on
Hey, wait.
Star Wars.
Can I pause
stuff.
for a second? What if we did
Sure.
this, Jordan? Since, I mean, Josh isn't here tonight, and next week we're going to have Josh and Ryan. Should we just bump our main topic to next week? I mean, we only have like 10 minutes left anyway.
Do we only have 10 minutes left?
Ish. And I know we could easily fill it with May the 4th stuff.
I mean, we can. I guess I was panicking for no reason, and I came up with a very, very on the spot idea for our main topic. We can push our main topic to next week, but I feel like if we have Ryan on, then like Ryan talking about his trip is going to take up a whole hour.
Oh, shit. Now I don't know what to do.
Do you just want to have an hour and a half long episode this week?
Let's do it.
All right, fuck it. All right, excellent. I like that we do this in real time. I feel like we get stuff done, kind of, but the episode is long.
Anyway, I'd like to thank Jillian for coming to our production meeting.
Yeah.
Oh, she's yelling at me right now. Hyperspace Lounge. I don't know what Hyperspace Lounge is.
Hyperspace Lounge. That's isn't the Hyperspace Lounge the fucking bar in the Halcyon? There was some concept art that was shown.
Oh, on the Disney Wish.
Oh, that's right. Well, we talked about Disney
I
Wish
don't think we
last
mentioned
week.
the Hyperspace Lounge.
I did, because remember I made that funny tweet about how I wish it was a missed opportunity that it wasn't B. Arthur's Cantina from the holiday
Right.
special.
Okay, so we did mention that. We just didn't know the name. Okay.
Right. But yeah, so Hyperspace Lounge is it's a little bit more swanky. Kind of looks like Canto Bight.
Yeah. Which I'm fine with.
I kind of want to watch The Last Jedi now.
But Jordan, you always want to watch The Last Jedi.
That's true. I
So
love
do
that
I.
movie.
You know what? I'm not even afraid to say it anymore. I used to hide it.
It's my second favorite Star Wars
It's one of
movie.
my favorite. I have a hard
Mhm.
time ranking them, so I really don't know.
Maybe third, depending on
Yeah,
the day
no,
you
that's
ask me.
how I
But
am.
It's easily a top 3 Star Wars movie.
Like, my favorite used to be Return of the Jedi, and I realize now it's still fantastic, but it's probably not the best movie.
Mm.
But I do love it. My love for it hasn't gone down. I just recognize the quality of movie it is compared to all the other ones. Anyway, so the Hyperspace Lounge looks great.
It does.
But man, that Disney Wish. Oh, speaking of, hey, wait, who threw out an open invitation for the Disney Wish today? Matt? Was it Matt?
It was Matt. It was at Daddy Does Disney.
Yeah. And did Chelsea ever answer you?
No, she did not.
Jordan, you want to go?
I mean, I'll go.
Jillian, want to go?
But who's going to book our trip?
If only we knew someone that could book our trip for September of 2022 on the Disney Wish. It's a weekend cruise, and
trust me, you won't have to convince my wife any harder than you should for a cruise, because she's always down a cruise.
Look, now, he did throw out an open invitation. I was not against it, so I also didn't answer him. Maybe I should have done that. Shit, maybe I'm out now. Jillian said, let me know if you find someone to book it. She'll go too.
Okay.
Deal. I don't even care now. Jillian's in. Woo! It's going to be a party.
Woo.
Guys, it would be really fun. I'm just gonna let the universe control that one. I'm gonna throw that out there to the universe, and hopefully the universe isn't a dick, and see what happens. Okay, so what else happened on May 4th?
Back to May the 4th. Tons of stores had Star Wars sales that day. Actually, they were probably like the weekend leading up to May the 4th. GameStop had a sale on all of their Star Wars merchandise. I feel like Target had a 20% off Star Wars stuff on their website. The only problem is all the cool stuff is always permanently sold out from Target's website, so you weren't able to use it for anything good anyway.
Yeah.
And Disney released a handful of merchandise on May the 4th, and Disney Plus had a few things debut on their show or on their streaming service. So for the streaming service, they had the brand new show, which is a spin-off of Clone Wars called The Bad Batch, which is about the 4 clone troopers from the last season of Clone Wars. And 2 episodes are out by now, and they're both very good if you haven't watched them.
I'm halfway through the first one. It's really good.
Okay, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it next episode.
Okay.
But to everyone's surprise, no one knew this was going to happen. There were 2 other things that happened on Disney Plus that were kind of nice surprises. One was called Vehicle Flyovers, where a camera just did like a flyover and through some of the bigger or larger vehicles in the Star Wars universe. So like there's just this camera, and it's like you're getting a first-person view of going through the Millennium Falcon.
What?
And it's really, really cool. However, the one that blew me away is there's something similar called Biomes. And they took, it's kind of the same concept, but you are getting like a bird's eye view of just all of the scenery and all of these Star Wars landscapes. So it starts off and you're just kind of flying through Hoth. And you can see, and it's surprisingly very peaceful. Think of it this way, Jake. If you were on Soren, and Soren was going through Star Wars landscapes. That is the best way I can describe it. So imagine you're sitting in your Soren chair, and you're just gently gliding over the terrain of Hoth. Way, way above. So like the AT-ATs look really tiny to you, but you can still see that there's AT-ATs walking. And in the distance, you can see your cruisers going by. And then it changes, and you're in... what's some of the other ones? The planet on Mandalorian where they took down the ATST.
Oh,
I can't remember what the name of the system was, but that place had one. You did a flyover of Vader's castle
Mustafar?
on Mustafar, and then there was a flyover of Octo.
Oh,
in
right,
Last Jedi. Yeah, the island. So
no, wait, this is on Disney Plus?
Yes.
What?
You can go on and watch it. And let me tell you, man, if you want to relax,
I do.
throw that. It's 18 minutes long. It is probably the most peaceful 18 minutes of Star Wars content I have ever seen in my life.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Like,
I am second guessing deciding to make this episode an hour and a half now. And it's 100% because of you.
Okay. Sorry.
No, because I want to go watch this.
Yeah. It's funny. Like, I threw it on and I'm like, what is this? And then and there's no music in the background. So when you're gliding, you just hear all of the, like, the sounds of of nature, of all of the systems.
It has ambient noise too?
Oh, God.
What? This sounds amazing. How did I not know this?
At least I don't remember it having background music. I don't think it did. I might be misremembering it, but like I was just watching it and I'm like, man, this is... Well, speaking of background noise. So yeah. And to the surprise of everyone, like, it was very, what is going on?
Josh, you're really loud.
Really? I'm sorry. I was trying to be really quiet.
So yeah, no, and so you can just go and watch it, and it was like a nice little addition on Disney Plus for May the 4th. But there was some parks merchandise, and we were talking about this earlier whenever Ryan had popped in on the show. They had, I guess, for May the 4th, Disney Hollywood Studios was expecting a lot of foot traffic specifically for Galaxy's Edge, and why wouldn't you, obviously? Mm-hmm. So they converted the Muppet gift shop into a pop-up Star Wars shop for some of this merchandise. And I think they did that in order to disperse the crowds. I'm not sure if this was the only place you could get it, but they kind of made it sound like it was, because at the front they had a big A-frame with a QR code on the front of it, and you had to go and scan it with your phone, and then that gave you your place in your digital line for you to go in the store. Oh,
nice! I like that.
Kind of like what they did with World of Disney last summer, whenever they had reopened that store. And they were limiting capacity, etc., etc., etc. But there was a slew of new merchandise, like so much that I'm not going to be able to remember it, but I do remember a handful of things. There was a fun little limited edition pen with the Mandalorian and Grogu, and it said, "He goes where I go, or I go where he goes." And there was a limited edition pen with all of the helmets for the characters from the Bad Batch. Uh-huh. And then the things that I ended up ordering was last year they put out 3 special You Are Here mugs from the Starbucks line. So they did 3 more this year, and they did one for Endor, one for Tatooine, and one for Batuu. And I thought to myself, I'm like, well, I'm definitely getting the Endor, and I'm definitely getting the Batuu. And I thought to myself, I don't really like the Tatooine one. Then I got my mugs the other day, and I thought, why the fuck didn't I just get all 3 of them?
Yeah, no. If I didn't already know
because I missed one last year, and I'm angry that I didn't get all 3 last year, even though the one I didn't get was my least favorite of the 3. Now I'm still like, well, shit, I should have got it anyway.
It's still cool to have. And if I didn't know how the story ended already, I would say, Jordan, why didn't you get that 3rd one?
Right.
And that's where my Muggy buddy comes into play.
I wish...
What, Josh?
I wish I would have got me some of those mugs, because, like, we have a shit ton of the You Are Here mugs, or whatever they are.
They're still on the website.
Are they?
Yeah, you can order them.
Maybe I'll do that on payday.
We all have a lot of plans for payday.
I will say, I think they were better prepared for this time around, because last year they sold out in minutes, and then they had reposted them throughout the day, and I was lucky enough to grab one of them later that afternoon, but it was back ordered and I didn't get it for a month. So I think they were better prepared with stock for these things, because they knew that there was going to be a higher demand. And I ordered them like halfway throughout the day, so they had already been available to the public for hours. And then I was able to just put 2 of them in my cart, and I had them in 4 days.
I thought Josh was going to respond.
But
I mean,
anyway.
I can. You want me to?
Yeah. I was waiting for it. So
Speaking of Starbucks mugs, there's a lot of saguaro cactuses out here.
what?
I had nothing to do with Starbucks.
You are correct, sir.
But yeah, this is like the sun's setting, and then there's just like these creepy fucking pokey things sticking them straight up to the sky. They're fucking huge!
Yeah, no, those are not anything to mess with. They're massive.
Yeah, anyways, so no, I have nothing to add to the Starbucks mugs.
Well, if you want one, my Muggy buddy will get you one, but you have to pay him.
Who's your Muggy buddy? What is a Muggy buddy?
It's the coolest. You know what? It's a secret club. I can't tell you.
Okay.
He's already said too much.
No, it's not! Okay, like half the people in Muggy...
It's really fucking stupid.
we were doing so well! Oh, so... did you get any other merchandise, Jordan?
From Disney, no. I did, against probably what is my better judgment, take advantage of GameStop's sale. They had it was 20 or 25% off all their Star Wars collectibles, and I was really excited for the Bad Batch. So I ordered like 5 Star Wars figures. I take it back. I ordered 3 from them, and then the next morning, I was trying to avoid traffic, so I ducked into a Target on my way into work, and then I found the other 2 figures from the line, and I was like, yeah, I might as well just get them.
Were those the ones that you showed me before we recorded?
Yeah, so I bought Hunter and Crosshair from the Bad Batch. I bought Asajj Ventress, and I bought the Elite Trooper, which is, I guess, going to be the clone version of the Shock Trooper, not the Shock Trooper, of the Death Trooper, because it's all in a dark gray armored uniform. And I bought the Bo-Katan figure from the Mandalorian.
I kind of want a Bo-Katan figure, but not that much. Was it easy to find? Maybe
There was 2 of them on the peg, so either that tells me she was 2 figures per case, or there were 2 cases in their one. And they're 1 per case.
Man, why does happiness have to cost money?
Listen, man, I ask myself that question every day.
Like, I feel like we fall into a very similar category of like, oh, this is cool, I'm going to buy this, and it's going to make me happy for a little bit, which I'm buying your toys now.
It's true.
And I fully appreciate it, and it's making me happy. So, like...
Well, they're packed and shipped with happiness,
Oh, thank
Jake.
you. I swear, if you send, like, a Nintendo 64 in the box, I'm going to be pissed. That is yours, and I don't want it back. Find some other packing material. Paper, maybe. Plastic bags.
I don't know.
And for those of you listening, one time I don't even remember what I sent you. Was it the Ghostbusters mug?
It was the Ghostbusters
And I used the
mug.
Nintendo 64 as...
Yeah, I was going to say, speaking of mugs, I think it was a mug.
Well, that's why I have a Muggy buddy. That's how Muggy buddy... No, I've said too much.
Still sounds fucking stupid.
Well...
Like, the more you say it, the worse it gets.
That's fair.
No, it's not! Jordan, don't take his side.
No.
I mean... No, hold on, no! We are Muggy buddies because you're the one benefiting from the mugs. You are literally the glue that holds Muggy buddies together.
No, you coined the term Muggy Buddies because you and Ryan both bought mugs for
Don't
me.
say
If anybody
Ryan.
has a Muggy Buddy, I have you as a Muggy Buddy and Ryan as a Muggy Buddy.
Hell yeah.
You guys haven't exchanged mugs with one another, so therefore you guys are not Muggy Buddies.
And you know what's awesome? Last
that?
time Jordan was at my house, I mugged him.
It's true.
So Jordan's Muggy buddies with everybody, but we're not... Oh... Well, I'm going to bring this up with Ryan next week, and we're going to get to the bottom of this. So, what was I just going to say? So, all right. So, should we get into our main topic then?
Yeah.
Really? Did you guys start late? What's going on?
Well, no, we had a
we had an unplanned guest.
and we also had
Was it me?
No.
No.
Well, the first time, no.
I also had an unplanned co-host.
Yes. But we had a production meeting in the middle of the episode, and we decided that we're going to go long on this one because we really wanted to do this topic. And the topic this week, main topic, lawn chair imagineering. Josh, why don't you explain lawn chair imagineering to the guest?
Ugh. Hold my beer while I fix this shit.
And fixes in quotes. So this week we decided, look, in June, Avengers Campus is opening in Disneyland. Disney World is kind of getting the shaft on the Marvel, franchise attractions outside of Guardians of the Galaxy because Universal has the contract to it for the Orlando parks. East of the Mississippi, Marvel goes in Universal Studios. And, so for this week on Lawn Chair Imagineering, we're going to breach the contract. And maybe some international peace treaties. I don't know. We're going to put Marvel in Disney World. The Avengers characters. Right now. And so here's what I had in mind.
All right. Okay.
I mean, I know Jordan has an idea. I don't know if Josh has an idea, but I have an idea.
I've got a whole slew of ideas. Let's get it.
So, I'll start with mine real quick, because it'll probably be quick. The way I figure it, Guardians of the Galaxy is already going in Epcot, so two birds with one stone. I'm going to add more Marvel to Epcot, just for thematic reasons. Number two, I'm going to piss off the Epcot loyalists. I'm sorry, Jillian, but I'm going to. By adding more Marvel, I'm probably taking out... So, here's what I'm going to do. The American Adventure? No! The Captain American Adventure. It writes itself. And then we got two Captain Americas, so I'm going to use those two. They're going to be in there together.
Is the live show just a retelling of Captain America: The First Avenger?
Well, yeah. No. Maybe.
So is Captain America stage show?
Well, it's going to be... What was that song that the chorus girls would sing in The First Avenger?
It's the one whenever he was touring around doing the bail bonds thing.
The
right?
Star-Spangled Man.
Not bail bonds, war.
Yeah, bail bonds are when you're in jail.
Wait, what did I say? Did I say bail bonds?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, war bonds.
War bonds.
Hey, you know what? I got Jillian's blessing. I'm putting it in the American Adventure, so I'm on board with this. This is great.
Okay.
So the Voices of Liberty are only going to sing the Star-Spangled Man. That's all they're going to sing. Over and over and over. I'm reading Jillian's thing.
Okay.
Two brothers on their way. One had a robot arm and one had wings. Oh, that's the Two Brothers song from the American Adventure.
Nice.
And I like it. She's included Bucky into this. This is fantastic. So, yeah, Captain American Adventure. So, Epcot will be bookended by Marvel things. One at the entrance, one kind of close to the other entrance. Because that's how bookends work.
I also feel that if you're going that route, you could. There's another pavilion that you can toss a Marvel, something Marvel in. Did we lose Josh again?
Apparently.
All right.
Wait, which Marvel character was going to France Pavilion?
I don't want to ruin your thing. So
no, I mean that was the extent of my thing. Let's build on this.
Buddy, you can take Norway and turn it into Asgard.
But then I would have to get rid of Frozen Ever After.
For an Asgard boat ride.
Oh shit! It'd be the Rainbow Bridge!
Yes!
Oh! No, wait. What, the Bifrost. Then the Rainbow Bridge is what dead puppies cross?
Oh, I have another idea. The Rainbow Bridge is the Bifrost. Anyway, instead of Anna and Elsa at the summer house, you can have Dad Bod Thor at the summer house.
I'm in. This is already fantastic. Look, I don't want to sound overly pervy, but if we could get a hella walk around character for meet and greets, I'd be fine with that. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Just we could high five or something. Fist bump. Now,
What else you got?
Jillian recommended a Wakanda outpost, but I feel like
I feel like that does a disservice to Wakanda.
yeah, like Wakanda is like the greatest technological city in the world. we're gonna bring it down to a drink station. She's not wrong. It is the outpost is a disservice to Africa already.
Yeah, that is also true.
Yeah, all right. So she's on brand here. She's keeping the theme. You know what? I mean, let's see. Where? There's no Russia pavilion. Okay, here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
We're going to take... let's say the Italy pavilion. Just because it's a couple pizza restaurants, and that's fine. We're going to bulldoze it. We're going to build We're going to build a Russian pavilion. Just to put Black Widow in there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Like, I needed a Russian pavilion, and Italy was probably my least favorite pavilion, so it's got to go.
Okay. All right.
But the Russian pavilion is only for Black Widow, and it's only going to be like buildings and scenes from the upcoming movie.
All right, I'm on board.
Yeah, so, like World Showcase just becomes like World Marvel Case. Marvel Showcase.
Ooh, that's a good name.
Oh wait, hold on. Back up. No, wait, we're going to leave the Russian pavilion. I'm branching off of Jillian's idea here. What's next to the Italy pavilion? Where's the Germany pavilion?
Germany's right next to Norway, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
that's China.
That's China.
China's next to Norway.
Isn't Germany on the other side of China?
Is it Germany and then Italy?
No, China, the outpost, and then, yes, Germany.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do, though. I don't care where Germany is. I'm bulldozing that one, too. We're going to build Sokovia. And then we can throw, like, Wanda in there and Zemo. Oh, this is fantastic. I mean, Sokovia is literally a city of death. Oh, Ultron. We're going to have, like, a sweet Ultron thing. And since it's World Showcase, we don't even need rides. It's fantastic. And at the end of the day, we can just drop the pavilion into the ground and watch it detonate.
What?
I mean, that's what Sokovia did, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway.
But if you do that, you just create supervillains.
Right. Well, and then later on, when we do this again, we're gonna have a sweet backstory for these supervillains. Jordan, what's one of your ideas?
Ooh. Okay, so I'm just gonna we're gonna park in our parking spot, and we're gonna hop on the monorail and go all the way to Magic Kingdom.
All right.
And we're gonna walk down Main Street, and we're gonna get to the hub, and we're gonna stop.
Oh.
Because from the castle and all of Fantasyland is gonna be Marvel Land now.
Okay, I have ideas already. This is going to be fantastic.
All right. So, Cinderella Castle? Not anymore. The hub? You're in Latvia, baby. You're at Dr. Doom's castle.
Okay, that's better. I was going to replace the castle with Avengers Tower, but no, I like where you're going better.
No. Dr. Doom. And as a matter of fact, we're going to keep in the little fancy room that you can stay in Cinderella's castle, but it's going to be Dr. Doom's lair. And you're just gonna have to win a way to get in there, like how the regular the regular room is. So we are also going to take Mickey's what is it, Sir Mickey's?
Oh, the gift shop?
Yeah. That is now going to be Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum.
Ooh, I like it.
No, I take it back. That Sir Mickey's can stay. Be Our Guest is going to turn into Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum.
So wait, when you say Sir Mickey's can stay, so in the middle of Marvel Land, there's going to be a Sir Mickey's?
Sure, why not?
Okay, no, I like it. It's thematically irresponsible.
So if Be Our Guest is going to be the Sanctum, can you get pastrami sandwich there still?
Yes.
I wouldn't say no to a tuna melt.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. My bad.
As a matter of fact, that's going to be the only thing on the menu.
I'll only accept this if there's a shawarma cart out front.
All right. Sure.
Yes.
So we're gonna, but before we venture into the area of New Fantasyland, we're gonna backtrack a little bit to the very tiny part of Old Fantasyland and where Peter Pan's flight is. We're gonna change that theme to around another character named Peter. That's gonna be Peter Quill's flight, and just like Peter Pan likes to steal children, Peter Quill was a child who was stolen and then brought into outer space. So the ride car is him going into outer space, listening to all the sweet jams on that mixtape his mom made him. So you're in the car, and you have all these blacklight versions of just the galaxy and planets that he's flying over.
Hold on. That's genuinely a good idea.
No, I can go for this.
You're venturing into armchair imagineering territory.
All right, hold on. I'm not even close to being done. So you get off Peter Quill's flight, and you're like, I don't want to leave this area right now. You go right across the walkway to Small World, but Small World's themed to Ant-Man.
Can it still be called Small World?
Yes! And all of the characters in Small World are just chibi versions of the Marvel characters, and they still sing It's a Small World after all.
What's funny is that is very Ant-Man-esque on the level of humor. But I will need a Kurt animatronic in there.
Sure.
Talk about Baba Yaga.
So, once you get off It's a Small World, you venture back into New Fantasyland. And kind of going with the Asgard theme, we're going to take the Little Mermaid ride. And it's going to be a very slow and bouncy sing-along dark ride through Asgard.
All right.
But all of the characters are in the...
Are we just singing... Sorry.
You cut out and interrupted at the same time. It was weird.
Yeah.
But it's a reenactment done by the Matt Damon version of Thor Loki.
I can't even build on that. That's perfect. I love it.
You get off that, and then you venture into you venture into the circus, the little Mickey's Big Top or whatever it's called.
Uh-huh.
But that's the circus from WandaVision.
Oh!
So you have Darcy and Vision trying to fight off all of the circus guys.
Does the Barnstormer stay?
Sure. Why not?
No.
But you realize you need to hitch a ride. So you go over to Dumbo, but it's not Dumbo. It's a spinner with the Quinjets.
Nice.
You kept the spinner. Why?
Because it's a Quinjet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's totally fine.
But the gotta have somehow Hulk is spinning him around.
Sure.
We could just have Hulk in one of them.
the post is just Hulk smacking it.
Yeah.
You get off the Quinjet.
Wait,
and you
I was gonna say we just replaced Timothy the Mouse with the Hulk out there in the middle.
Okay.
But he's angry.
Yeah, there you go.
So we get off the Quinjet.
All right, you get off the Quinjet. You start to make your way towards Tomorrowland, but then you realize that you have one more thing to do, and that's a roller coaster. You go through, but it's not the Seven Dwarfs mine train. They're not mining for jewels and diamonds, but it is a mine train.
I don't remember.
That's the Wakanda mines, and you're going and mining for some vibranium.
Oh, with those high-speed trains? Nice! Yep. I was wondering where that was going to come in, because I was like, I don't remember any other mines. I like this idea. And so does Jillian.
Yeah, that's not bad.
She said that'd be amazing.
And then that's all I had.
That's all I had. I just perfectly rethemed an entire land. Except for Sir Mickey's is still there. Wait! Hold
That's
on.
fine.
And the Barnstormer is.
We need it. No, I'm not gonna let. We're not gonna stop here. We need to replace two things still. We need to get rid of that carousel.
Okay.
And we need to get rid of that filler magic. Even though I love filler magic.
You know what? We should probably replace the teacups too.
I guess. And Winnie the Pooh. Let's start small. Let's start with the carousel. Let's see what spins. Okay. What spins?
Oh, okay, I got it.
Just everything that spins has to have Hulk spinning it around.
Well, let's see what.
No, how about this? Instead of the horses, it's those giant flying worm things from the first Avengers movie.
Oh, the things that Hulk punched in the face.
Exactly.
All right. Okay, so some of them will be that, and like the other horses will just be like the jets that the Chitauri ride.
Yeah, the Chitauri. Okay.
So
okay.
It'll be the Chitauri go round.
I'm into it. What's next?
So we go to the left to over to Filler Magic. Now, currently it's a 3D show. I think we could keep it a 3D show. And then I patiently wait for someone to jump in on this.
Oh man, I'm kind of upset that I used Doctor Strange in his Sanctum Sanctorum because a 3D Doctor Strange show would be pretty badass.
Those crazy effects, like you're going through this.
Yeah, just make it WandaVision. 3D WandaVision.
I made WandaVision the fucking circus.
But I mean, the circus is on the outskirts. You just saw WandaVision inside. I don't know. You know what? Having not seen the show yet, because none of us have, let's make a Loki show in there, since it's right next to the Chitauri go-round anyway. So there's some sort of crazy...
Loki something or another.
Loki multiverse 3D special effects show going on in there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now to the teacups and Winnie the Pooh. Oh, Jillian has something to add. Instead of Enchanted Tales with Belle, we're going to do Enchanted Tales with Nick Fury. But we're going to keep that name. They're going to be very Enchanted Tales.
Nice.
I am remiss that I have not thrown Captain Marvel into something. She is my favorite. But I don't know what to do with her with Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, man. What if, I don't know what to do with Winnie the Pooh either. Let's see. Winnie the Pooh.
Josh, shut that door!
What door?
I thought you opened the door. Anyway.
I'm going in reverse now.
Okay. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Teacups. But it's going to be themed to Goose. The cat.
Okay, so I was thinking the same movie, but I wasn't thinking Goose.
All right, what do you got?
So Hollywood Studios has alien swirling saucers.
Right.
We can have the scrolling saucers.
Oh! Do they change? One of them has to be a filing cabinet. That's all I ask. Just so people can be like, why would I turn into a filing cabinet? All right. I like that. See, I was going to take the teacups out completely. You know those octopus rides at carnivals with the tentacles?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all going to be like, Goose was going to be at the hub and all the tentacles were going to be coming out of his mouth.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I do like that.
I thought it'd make you happy. I like that my Captain Marvel representation came down to the cat.
What in the world can we replace Winnie the Pooh?
I feel like there's like 9 movies that I'm missing. Okay, you know what? Just to stick it to Universal. What, Josh?
Oh no, I'm trying to think of something to replace Winnie the Pooh with.
Just to go ultimate breach of contract, to stick it to Universal. and, pay hefty fines. I don't know what it is yet, but the character going into the Winnie the Pooh ride is going to be Spider-Man. Like,
Okay.
Even if it's just like, okay, here's what it's going to be. We're going to replace the honeypots that you ride in with school buses, and it's just going to be Peter Parker's ride to school. And, like, nothing extraordinary will happen. It's not even Spider-Man, it's just Peter Parker. And Ned's going to be there. MJ's going to be there. Oh, it's going to be great.
I'm actually okay with this.
Yeah, I like this.
Jillian is over here saying fucking riveting. I love it. No, this is the best Marvel Fantasyland ever. This is way better than Fantasyland. Mostly because Small World gets to stay for the most part. I mean, it's the best ride in Fantasyland, so. I think we got a winning land here. Josh, do you have anything to add?
Not to that.
Yeah, I think this is as good as Jordan. You've blown me away. You've really shown your gusto here today.
I do what I can.
I'm glad we did this, but I really want to go watch Star Wars Flyovers. So that's our show. Thanks for listening.
Oh, you don't want to hear my fucking
I just
idea?
asked you for it. You said no. You got nothing. Jordan.
No, I thought you meant the Fantasyland.
Oh, well, let's hear your idea.
Okay,
So you're having nothing.
I want to go over to Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
We're going to go to Africa. Going to get on the tour bus through the safari.
Tour bus through the safari.
That's what it is. It's a fucking bus.
Okay.
And then, as you pull away, you go through the screen and you're just delivered into the big city thing, the futuristic city.
Wakanda.
Just go through that little bubble shield.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Then you get off the bus and get on one of those cool little freaking trolley car thingies.
What trolley car?
Oh, hold on.
For how long? Is he gone? What trolley car is he talking about?
I don't know. He just went on mute.
Oh, what the hell? Now, I'm ventilating over here. I want to know what happens. Okay, while he's on mute, I'm gonna add to it.
Okay, sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm just we're just getting lost trying to get to the helicopter. So no, I mean that's as far as I went. I just you got the little friggin' bubble that protects the whole Wakanda, but it's in place of the safari ride. We just demolished the whole safari ride, and
what do you do with the animals?
And I mean not the whole safari ride.
I mean that's
keep the animals.
So you gotta make their land smaller.
No. They're now urban animals.
Well, okay. I'm just glad that you didn't say like serve them at the Tusker House or something.
No, I'm not that fucked.
I mean, antelope is pretty good. I hear a cheetah told me. But I was like, hey man, cheetahs never prosper.
You know what? Get out. I think that's a perfect place for that show.
All right, good. I'm gonna go watch Star Wars Flyovers. Hey, you've been listening to the Mickey Mutineers. I don't remember my sign off. Damn it! What was it?
I can't
Wait,
remember.
Back up. I'm gonna use the other one. Congrats to Safari Mike for his major life achievements yesterday.
Yeah, man. Congrats, Mike.
So, in honor of Safari Mike, if you've enjoyed listening to us, we are the Mickey Mutineers. If you haven't enjoyed this at all, we're Radio Harambe. I don't know which one of us was being the asshole in that situation.
I don't. Me neither.